Flosstube, it's Janet from Janet Jabber, and I am coming at you with episode 2. I wanted to jump on earlier than I was originally planning to make sure that I gave some thank yous for all the love and support, all the subscribers, the comments. I appreciate everything. I did receive a couple shout outs. Kia B on her Insta story gave me a shout out. Yesterday I received a message telling me go check out Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour Ellen. She had given me a shout out. That was super fun. Her video is awesome. Her exiting song is fun. And I'm completely jealous about the whole Acorns and Threads thing. That store looks amazing, and the ladies that show up, fun. So anyway, thanks for all the love and support. I hope this video is received just as well. Jumping in and giving you a couple life updates. I had mentioned in my last video that I have a youngest son that's 15. Well, he's a cross-country runner. During his first event of the year, he broke his leg running. He did not fall, it just broke. About a mile into it, he finished it at 20 minutes and 40 seconds, or 4 seconds. I'm not really sure which the time was, to be honest with you. Surgery, metal plate, screws in his leg, soft cast for a week. Yesterday he got put into a walking boot instead of a hard cast for hopes of a faster recovery to get him running for his track in the spring. It'll allow him to take the boot off and like flex his ankle so that it doesn't get all stiff. And will help with recovery is what the plans are. Other than that, my husband and I are both on vacation this week, kind of enjoying the end of summer, beginning of fall. He has decided to take on this gigantic job of like redoing our flower beds and trees and stuff like that out in front of the house. So that's kind of his gig and what he likes to do. So he's doing that, and he asks for my opinion every once in a while. My plans were to get a bunch of cross-stitching done because, I don't know, this is my time of the year. I love this time of the year, and I wanted to get a bunch of starts and go from there. But we'll talk about that further on in the video when I talk about plans. Anyway, as far as stitching goes, that's what you're here for. I'm going to start out with telling you some old stitching like I did last time. Little story to tell you. I had told you in the last video, my husband played Xbox. He doesn't so much anymore because life changes. But right now, not so much. Then he did. So he would play Xbox with his little headset on and talk to his friends. And I would sit on the couch and cross stitch. And that's what we did. So I made for him one Christmas this pattern from Sue Hillis Designs called The Beatings Will Continue Until Morale Improves. And you'll notice that little charm on there. My husband's a little rough around the edges, so the pirate thing just kind of was his gig for a while. We had a campground, and we would put a pirate's flag out, and it was just kind of the thing he did. So when he proposed to me, for whatever reason, I decided I wanted, and we were getting married in that campground. That was the gazebo, and they had a big pavilion. It was just our jam. So anyway, I reached out to Sue Hillis. I still can't believe that I did this, but I did, and asked, can I buy some of those charms? And of course, yeah, of course. So it was in this little thing that I carried. It was in my husband's boutonniere. It was on my garter. So it was just incorporated into our wedding. And as a gift to him, I cross-stitched Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Booty. And these hang down in his bar now. Just part of what, I don't know, his kind of thing. Fast forward till 2018, and I cross-stitched for us, it hangs in our bedroom, a Lizzie Kate design, A Good Marriage. So, just kind of what I do. My sister had taught me to hide the dates that I stitch things. So, you'll notice my tree has grass And in that grass, it says J-O and then 18. It actually was hidden so well. Oops. It took me a hot minute to find that information. But I don't always date my stuff, but there's some of them that I do date. So that was my past stitching. So now I want to talk about what I have finished in the last week. There are a couple of patterns that I do every single month right now. I think I showed you one the last month. I don't know. I'm going to show you what I've got done. So this week I finished, this is the Stony Creek Designs, or Stony Creek Collections quote of the month. It's finished, but it's not fully finished. I have to figure out how I'm going to display these. That one I don't have figured out. The one that I have fully finished that I do have figured out, I display it like this. This comes off. I just pop on and off the next month. This is a year celebrations by Hands On Design. I actually changed this one up. It's the first one that I have made changes to. I already have some stuff for a monthly thing, and it's for school stuff for September, but my kids are getting to the end of that. So anyway, I just wanted it to be a little different. So this was supposed to say study. I changed it to fall. I put a pie on there. I put leaves instead of the alphabet, a squirrel, a little bee, because this time of the year the bees are out. I still left my apple and my ruler, so there's still a hint of school, just not all school. So that was fun to stitch. Another thing that is a fully finished, I made one for my girlfriend and made one for myself. This was out of the Halloween magazine. This ties around and it says hands off my stash, the candy corn, super fun. I think I need to get a different jar so it like spreads out better, but that does it for now. Another finish they have that you'll have to wait to see is I belong to a Facebook group for the Stitchers Coveting, and we're in an exchange. So once she has it in her hands, I'll pop on and show you what I stitched and mailed off to her for that exchange. Other than that, whips. I don't think I showed you the Harry Potter last time, but I stitch on this every single day since the 1st of June. I've missed 2 days during that time period, but it's a super cute crest. This is an example of what I said in the last video. I seem to always do things wrong. This was the piece of material. And I'm actually doing it 1/1 because the material wasn't going to be big enough for 2/2, and I make those mistakes sometimes, and it is what it is. So now I'm 1/1 in that pattern, and it's coming along, and I'm going to keep at it every day until I have it finished. The other pattern that I have, I had shown you last time, was the Emerald Cities Wizard of Oz pattern. The new part dropped for the witch, and you can see I've made changes to this. The pattern is actually based on the book. I actually grew up watching the movie, so I made changes for that, like her shoes, Dorothy's shoes, and Glinda's dress is pink. And of course for the witch, she had green skin, but Coffee Stitcher beat me to his changes, so I'm basically doing exactly what he did, but I would have been changing that up regardless because that's how she is in the movie. So that's another change that I have going on. Hello Pumpkin that I mentioned that I'm stitching, the next section of it doesn't drop until 9/12. I think that's the final one. So that's my other stitch along. I have one more that I am starting today. I'm doing the mini for the Pride and Prejudice Stitching Book Club that's being done from Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts on Instagram. She's also a floss tuber. She's got 2 versions of this, a mini and a full. I signed up for the mini basically because I'm in those other sales and I didn't want to overwhelm myself. So hopefully I get that started today. So what else do I have here? I want to talk about, I'm going to show you a couple things. So my daughter graduated high school last year and she wanted to start cross stitching. And she wanted to do it on black material, but was struggling with how you do that. So I made this for her and myself. It's actually like a lap pad, white on one side, so if you're stitching black, and it's black on the other because for the contrast if you needed it for when you're for reflections, so to help with any stitching. We'll see if it works. Other than that, I'm going to talk about haul plans, and we'll go from there. So my local store here has I popped in there this week to pick up some fibers that I needed for kitting up for some plans that I'm going to show you in a minute. And I was going through their sale bin, and I picked myself up this Nora Corbett white clover. Super cute, super cute. I'm digging that purple, and it was super cute. Also, I do not own a Blackbird Designs. I watch everybody grab them, and this was A Wish for You was in her bin on sale, and I thought I liked the saying, a wish for good health, good luck, and happiness. I'll be making changes to this. I'm not digging the color of the house, so I'll be making changes to it, but it'll be fun. I'll give it a shot, see if I like them. Another haul that I had was threads and twine, and I'm gonna pop that. I'm actually gonna open it with you, so make sure that she packages them super cute. So crinkle, crinkle, sorry. Some ladies on here are doing some stitch alongs also for the antique lock and key. That was a super cute pattern, so I thought I would grab it. I did buy the Silver Creek sampler, the Christmas one. I'm gonna get that one started, and a couple of them are just wanted to have. Steph from Steph and Pam has stitched this one. I saw that and had to have it. I love these little sloths. I also saw Ellen was stitching that from Maximum Cross Stitch. I am collecting, I haven't started stitching, the Jack Frost series. So those 2 more of those. And the last thing that I purchased was the Winter ABCs. This was the last in the series that I needed. Plans to hopefully start those in 2020 to change out seasonal decorations. So that's what I purchased this last week. I don't usually make purchases on the regular, maybe once a month, but I really enjoy that Threads and Twine store. So thank you. So plans for future starts. What my plans are to do starts every day this week. I was planning on, now I'm a couple behind with my vacation, but I won this chart on Helen D. She's a floss tuber. I won this on her Flosstube channel, and they're having a stitch along called Sweeping Cobwebs. A store is the one that's doing that. I can't remember the name of the store right this second, but I'm in the group, and I'm gonna get that started this week. And then last week I had mentioned to you one of the starts that I wanted to do was Dare to Fly. That's on the plans for this week. And the rest of these kind of just are ones I had worked on getting kitted up to get starts on because my whip pile is down to just a couple. So I'm going to start Dream Big, Old Glory, Cardinal Winter, Hands on Designs, Sunshine on a Stem. Now I watched 2 Martini show this. She actually gave it as a giveaway. I did not win it, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, I have to have that. Stitch or Die. And last one that I plan to start is Pumpkin Spice Farm. So again, my plans for this week are to try to get those all started and still do my half-hour a day for Harry Potter. Just get some good old stitching in this week. That's my plan. So that's all I've got for you for this time. So I just want to, again, thank you for all the support. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and a like. Subscribe to my channel. Other than that, just keep stitching and enjoy life. Thank you and have a great week. Bye.